I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I'm in Braintree, London cold. London cold. You remember Yellow Man with his London cold song in those days. This morning I want to drink a cup of tea, ginger, galangal, and turmeric. I think this should be produced from India. So that's what I want to take. I try to live a very healthy lifestyle. We've been reminiscing on our past, and this morning I was telling them the story of how I got married. I got married at 26. I was doing my national youth service then at Aba. My wife was 24. My allowance was 200 naira. And then they mentioned the name, my host mentioned the name of his uncle, Emore, Chief Emore. Mercy's father, Mercy Emore. Mercy that married my friend Arido Mobile. And I told them I bought the drinks I used for my marriage on credit. Christmas, madman. My wife has a lot of faith. If I am myself, I won't marry myself. I don't agree marry myself. If I were to be a woman, I won't marry myself. So I bought drinks on credit. It was after the marriage ceremony that I paid for my drinks, and I was left with 52 naira or 75 naira. Then I paid. It was more than 52 naira. I paid for transport for my wife and I to go to Aba for national service. We paid 52 naira for the back seat of the station wagon Peugeot 504 then to carry our little belongings. And we got to Aba. By the time we paid for taxi to Omungasi, number 24, Okpolomobo Road. I went there recently to look at the house. We got to the house where I was working in Grandel Clinic, owned by Mrs. Zeribe, retired matron from Oguta. And I had this marriage. Marriage is a big risk. To marry somebody like Dr. Apoki, big risk. I got there and I had a six spring bed. And so my wife would lie on the six spring bed because she was, I married as an unbeliever. It was after my first son that I became a Christian and I got born again. She was pregnant, so she would lie on the bed with pregnancy. I would lie on the floor. I would lie on the floor, newly married man. I would lie on the floor. In fact, the day we got married, I slept on the floor and put my wife's wrapper on the ground and slept and tied one of the wrappers on the window, and that was our curtain. But we had hope. We had hope of a glorious future. When my children wedded, it was a glorious occasion. They didn't have that kind of challenges. In fact, my son went to wed in Denmark recently, did his engagement party to his wife in Paris. Oh, see Dr. Apoki children, Paris. And then the other one wedded in Bucharest. And in Yash. Very beautiful ceremony. But to God be the glory. I am here. London cold, I'm here. And the excitement I have is not because I came to London. If I have my way, I won't leave Nigeria to any place. But we are building a global brand. Today, as I'm here, I am doing counseling, global counseling. I was discussing with somebody in India. The person watches my videos. My videos keep the person company and hope. I had a consultation with somebody from the UK here, a Muslim. I had another consultation, I think, with somebody from the United States. So when I look at where I am coming from and where we are and where we are going to and what we are doing, I feel very excited. I feel very grateful to God. And I want to tell you, don't give up on yourself. There is hope. Don't ever feel bad about what you are going through. Always project beyond yourself. Look at what you are going to become. I usually tell people that it is a caterpillar that metamorphoses into a butterfly. A caterpillar crawls, devours vegetables, and it's not too attractive. But there is a quiescent stage, the pupa stage, where the colors and everything are crystallized. And I had a pupa stage. That pupa stage was when I was at a bar, and a lot of things I was doing, importation and all that, became very uninteresting. And I felt I was not as dynamic as my mates. I felt I was left behind. There was a day I even spoke in Igbo language, Efuolam, that is, I am lost. Not only that I didn't know the direction I was to go to, but I went to the market and I traded and I made losses and I couldn't find my way home. But God was planning something better, something greater for me. My game came later. It's in old age that I'm enjoying the privileges that I didn't enjoy in the time past. And I really thank God. I really thank God that He will not fail you. I thank God for the inspirations and the declarations I made to my children, to my wife, to myself, and to some of you who know me long time ago, that I wanted to live a global life. I'm so glad that God has made it possible. And my prayer for you is that God will keep you alive. You will be healthy. You will have the joy of seeing the dreams that you hoped to achieve come to pass. You can't imagine what I am experiencing in the UK here, the number of calls, people want to take me to dinner and all that. Some of you remember that I started this in the farm. Some of you have been following me right from when I was carrying cassava, doing videos in the bush. And here we are. And this is just the beginning. There are other countries we will go to, in Africa, in Asia, in South America. And you see, God is a divine synchronizer. If you live in Nigeria, when maize is coming out, that's when you have abundance of coconuts. You also have an abundance of one pear called ube in Igbo language. God knows how to synchronize. If some of these things had come earlier, I wouldn't have been able to manage them. I wouldn't have had the experience to counsel people and to motivate people. If it had come earlier, I wouldn't have had the finances to travel, to spend when I come to a nation like this. You know, when you come overseas, every person here is managing, and you don't come to become a burden to them. And God has made it in such a way that I can finance my trips. The next thing is that my children have grown up and they are able to coordinate my movement. My son, Dr. Ofoma, and I've also had a lot of people I mentored when they were nobodies, they become somebody. And they are going to take care of me, help me plan my trips. Like somebody has paid for the hotel in Manchester. Marcus and Roosevelt are organizing a boat cruise, and in London here, Somebody just went to pay a deposit for a place for the meet and greet. Emwa, who used to be my protocol in Benin City, is going to be available, and things just fall together. They just work together. Remember, I did a video on synchronicity. Carl Jung, the philosopher from Holland, talked about synchronicity. That when you are keyed to a higher purpose, synchronicity takes place. I think that higher purpose is Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit synchronizes your life. My prayer for you, you will not be left behind. Where your mates got to before you, you will get there. The snail was able to enter Noah's ark. God will pick you up and lift you up. He will strengthen you. He will give you ideas. He will give you inspiration. He will give you insight. He will give you instincts. People will connect to you. Those who have no value for you, God will migrate you away from them. Those who have no respect for you, God will migrate you away from them. I've had so many people say very negative things about me when I was struggling. And the pathway I chose is different from all my colleagues, all my classmates. You saw the interview I did with my host here. I chose a different pathway, and I'm here. You will get there. I wrote a book titled There's a Place Called There. You will get there. You will not be left behind. Remember, I love you so much. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, do yourself that favor. Subscribe to it. Share this video, this particular video. Share it to encourage somebody. It is not game over. Remember, I started this YouTube channel when I was 61, 62. It's not too late to start. God bless you. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. If you don't like my story, bust you, baby.